Hey everybody, it's Holy Bell. Happy day 6 in Vita, and today I'm going to do a update on the skincare haul that I did before with Amazon, because I hadn't used any of the stuff at the time, so I might as well go ahead and actually show what it is and what I'm doing with it. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. So my current skincare routine went from a completely full line of acne stuff, Proactive Plus if you want to know, to somewhat modified Korean skincare routine, which mostly is called the two-step cleansing method or the double cleansing method. So I'm trying that out, and so far it's actually working. I just washed my face, so it's like extra dry. So yeah, this is the first step that I use, which is basically an oil to remove makeup, lotion, sunscreen, things like that, and do the first step of cleaning, because most things usually break down with oil soluble things. So this works as a pretty good first step. Some people use this by itself and don't wash afterwards, but I don't like the way it feels on my skin leaving it like that. It's that milky, waterish feeling, and I don't like leaving that on my skin. So the next step is the cleanser, the second cleanser, which usually should be a water-soluble one. I don't know if I'm using the right terms, but water-soluble. So the first ingredient in this is obviously water, so most of it is water. It's a foaming cleanser. At first, I used to just take it and rub it in my hands, but eventually I bought a foaming net, which you can see up here, something like that. You wet it, you put a bit of this in there, you scrub at it to create more bubbles and foam, and then you use that on your face so that you're not directly rubbing onto your face, in case you're one of those people that rubs way too hard, so that you don't cause redness or irritation. And so far it's been okay. I used to use like a creamy Neutrogena cleanser, but so far this hasn't done anything horrible to my face, though many people don't really like to use it. So yeah, but after this step, my face is definitely clean. I can feel that it's clean. My face feels cooler a bit. So after that step, I use these cotton pads because I like to apply my toner with a cotton pad. And this is what it looks like. And I have this little jar that I have my, as you can see there's liquid inside of it, toner in, but yeah, you can see there are little cracks here and it leaks. So I don't recommend this as an airtight solution for your toner and stuff. Probably not even for your lotions, to keep them away from air so that they don't have bacteria in it. But for right now, I'm going to use it till this is done, because I've finished all my toner and this is the last. So all you do is just press on it and you can see the toner is being applied. Oh, that just splashed. Wow. And then all I do is just apply it onto my face everywhere. I don't really care about the direction I put it in, but if you're worried about like wrinkles and whatnot, go in an upward motion, so opposing gravity obviously, so that you don't like stretch out your face. But seeing as I'm pretty young and my face is pretty elastic, I don't really have to worry about that. I also go over my eyes because sometimes I don't get those areas when I'm cleaning properly. But yeah, I don't really put toner on my neck, so most of the times I don't really care that much, and I don't really see any difference. But yeah, done. You should be able to see how much your cleanser did, and for what I'm seeing, it did a pretty good job. So yeah, the next step is treatment. As you can see, I'm obviously using my Proactive Pore Targeting Treatment until it's finished. If you can probably see it, it's the same pump as my toner container, and it's probably about this much left, so I've got like maybe a month or two. Use this twice a day. So this and something else are the only two acne things I use other than my spot treatment, but I can't find my spot treatment, so yeah, I'm only using 2 things. So I do 2 pumps of this as per the instructions and just rub it all over. You can use whatever you want as a treatment, either it be for acne, skin revitalization, anything like that. But yeah, I use it for acne because I need it. I also forgot to say that in the toner step, right after you tone your face, you can use a mask there and then let the mask, you know, do its thing for 20-30 minutes. After that, you can take it off, rub the essence if it leaves essence on your face, depending on the mask. Some do, some don't. And then use your treatment, and then you continue with the steps. You put in steps, you take out steps depending on how your skin feels. I'm not feeling a mask today because I usually do those at night because I have a brightening one, and sun would destroy my skin if I do that. I also put my stuff over my eyes, which is not really recommended for everyone because I have really hardy skin, so don't do that if you have really irritable skin. And then the next thing I'm putting is the moisturizing part, technically. This is the Complexion Perfecting Skin Hydrator. It has salicylic acid in it, so it's another acne thing, and I'm almost done with this too. You can hear the noise from it. If I can get any out. Okay, that's a good amount. It also evens your tone. I don't really see much of that effect, but it works to moisturize my skin for the most part. So also along with this, you're not supposed to put on your eyes, but again, my skin is really tough, so it doesn't really react that much to things like that. And last but not least, I put on sunscreen. Even though I'm African American, as you can see, I got dark spots a lot of places because of acne scars and me not putting an adequate amount of sunscreen. So with this sunscreen, it's SPF 55, and if you know that the higher the SPF you go, the more thicker consistency the sunscreen gets. So there's a sweet spot that you have to get so you don't get that white cast, especially if you're of colored skin in any way, because I've had that happen to me many times where it looks like there's like dust or particles of something on my face. So I'm just gonna put that. That's like my perfect amount, because anything more than that will give me that white cast, and anything under that is just plain not enough. So what I do is rub it on my hands and just pat it in. I prefer this to rubbing it in because it irritates my skin if I rub it in. And this is just enough coverage everywhere where I need it. And I feel like it actually is in my skin the appropriate amount instead of like scrubbing it into there. And then I just leave it for 25 minutes or so. But if this was nighttime and I don't need to put on sunscreen, I would use this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream for that extra moisture at night, because I've noticed ever since switching to this routine, if I put extra moisture on my face, I have way less breakouts. So all this time I didn't need acne medicine, I needed moisturizers. So if that will work for you, then go ahead. But yeah, that's about it. So far, I like that I'm getting better with my acne. I've only had so far 3 breakouts, actually 4. 2 of them started at the same time. They were whiteheads. I've never had blackheads in my life, at least that I know of. 2 of them were whiteheads. They were really tiny compared to the ones I've ever had before. The third one was another whitehead, and it did come to a head. I think it's still here, maybe? Oh, it's gone now. Oh, well. It was there yesterday. Yeah. So that's what happened to that one. And then there was another one that seemed like it wanted to be a cyst inside, and I get those occasionally. And strangely enough, it never came to a head. It just was a bump, and then it went back down, in like half a day, half its size, and now it's like slowly getting flatter and flatter and conforming with my face. So it's taken care of all those crazy breakouts that I've had, because I've had some insanely weird ones and insanely like huge hormonal ones. But yeah, that's my skincare routine for at least right now until these two run out. I'll find something to replace them, most likely something to even tone. So it might be a vitamin C ampule or something, and definitely like something to replace this so I can still use this at night. But that's about it. Hopefully you like this video. Maybe even subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.